Alright, so this song here is Animals in Mutation done over again because I remastered it. It's remastered version. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that started. Don't make fun of me if I stutter, okay? While I'm trying to rap it and shit, okay? Just don't do that. Shit's tight. It's a long one too. It's fucking long. So just bear with me. But listen to the whole thing, I promise. It's fucking tight. We need to realize before we reach our damnation we're the product of animals and mutation, with the end product to rejoice in our salvation. So I'm gonna try my best to offer some translation to the theories behind some of my studies, which are real nutty and at times all fuzzy. Am I just lucky or is my mind all fucking crazy? All I know is what you see laid before you in these verses is what I've officially meditated into through life courses, or life forces, I don't know. But I'll give you I might only scratch the surface, but I'll give you the best orientation on the breakdown of my mutation before I fear sedation, before I'm done with the calculations. When I say mutation, it's all in your mind to create your haven, which you have designed. A mind can create its own Satan, don't let your mind go blind. We are patient, too often succumb to our mind. You need to give your mind payment to keep it primed. Let positivity be your mind's secret agent. To help find, look at your mind like an engine, and positivity is your gas. Keep me out of your mind's dungeon. Use it to bypass when your mind becomes dismal. This will help get rid of negative signals that plague your mind and forbid you into slavery. The strategy to reach a placid mind state through your mind's savagery when it's frantic and in despair, causing your emotions to be dramatic, making you unaware through wear and tear. Positivity left your mind's hardware, essentially leaving you stranded in your mind's warfare. Don't let your mind be abandoned. Positivity will repair. Fight to make this habit ordinary. You'll see the effect. A simple mind state is evolutionary. Don't neglect. We need to realize before we reach our damnation we're the product of animals and mutation, or the end product to rejoice in our salvation. So I'm gonna try my best to offer some translation to the theories behind some of my studies, which are nutty and at times so crazy. Am I just lucky? Is my mind all fucking crazy? All I know is what you see laid before you in these verses is what I've officially meditated into through life courses. So I might only scratch the surface, but I'll give you the best orientation on the breakdown of my mutation before I fear sedation, before I'm done with the calculations. I'll walk around as the life's device, try my best to leave others wise. I will suffice, try my best to leave you all baptized with my word. I will not become Satanized. My word is my weapon of choice. That's what I use to fight. That's how I rejoice. It's how I make everything right. So listen to me as I paint my life picture. Be a critic. My lyrics give my life structure. Let's get specific. They've been my own manuscript to my life's puzzle. They say a picture holds 1,000 tells. I chuckle because I believe my songs hold that same detail. What they mean to me might not impact you on the same scale. Get a clue, run it to the end, then there's nothing you can do. Some already knew, but this is what it has come to. I tell myself, don't be blue. What's all wrapped up for you? Please don't listen to me. Please listen to me. Don't get it to screw. I'm just like the rest of you. Don't you ever fucking get that askew. We need to realize before we reach our damnation we're the product of animals and mutation, with the end product to rejoice in our salvation. So I'm gonna try my best to offer some translation to the theories behind some of my studies, which are nutty and at times so fuzzy. Am I just lucky or is my mind all fucking crazy? All I know is what you see laid before you in these verses is what I've officially meditated into through life courses, or life forces. I might only scratch the surface, but I'll give you the best orientation on the breakdown of my mutation before I fear sedation, before I'm done with calculations. I've been through a lot of torment, but it's nothing I resent. I see now I'm a present. Now I'm gonna try my best to present some of my studies, which best believe I know sound like witchcraft. I'm fucking nutty, but definitely have a handicraft. Don't know if I'm just lucky, but I'm what you'd call a rough draft. But I will at last, might come in last, but a bit of a miscast. I know I'm an outcast, but let's put that in the past. I'll talk about evolution, because to be fair, that's what we need for our race. To me, that's completion, so I hope our race can win this race. That's why I'm here, to help everyone steer clear through life's frontier. I say to everyone, let EST get it in gear. Ain't no other way I can get it clear. EST to get it through your ear. Trust me, I'm theistic as well. I am as well locked in mystify. I'm anti-agnostic, which is something I personally dignify. EST, that's what I hold as my religion. That's how we mutate. There shouldn't be any debate. EST is our life armor plate. All right, let me start that over again. We need to realize before we reach our damnation we're the product of animals and mutation, with the end product to rejoice in our salvation. So I'm gonna try my best to offer some translations to the theories behind some of my studies, which are real nutty and which are crazy. Wait, hold on. So I'm gonna try my best to offer some translations to the theories behind some of my studies, which are nutty and at times real fuzzy. Am I just lucky? Is my mind all fucking crazy? All I know is what you see laid before you in these verses, what I've officially mutated into through life courses, or life forces, I don't know. I'm gonna only scratch the surface, but I'll give you the best orientation on the breakdown of my mutation before I fear sedation, before I'm done with the calculations. Alright, this next verse, you gotta listen to closely, alright? This next verse is dope. So, here we go. Music is the infection, okay? Music is the infection. Now it's all down to who will listen. I did, now I see my life fucking glisten. What's your opinion? It don't matter in the end, just listen to my provision. I'm Rap's new plus one for a very specific fucking reason. I've now begun, don't run, my rhymes are nothing like treason. I passed the unknown test, now I'm like a pest. I'm building what you could call my life's bird nest. I'm nothing like the rest, so do your best to digest as I see what I can produce with my rhymes digest. It sure is a slugfest, that's what I protest. We're animals in this life, and I'll try my best to solve what it is exactly that constitutes an evolvement. I ain't nothing in particular, but this here is my life's novel. I came in Rap's meddler, and I'll stay here as a fucking model. I'm Rap's apostle, that's what I say is my evolvement. Use me as your life's gospel, cause I'm a present, and while this is use me as your life's gospel, cause I'm a present, and while this is what I present. Music is how I repent. I myself sometimes forget, but I won't hold all this in vain. Something I sweat is I'm just fucking insane. It's hard to control my mindset. At times it's hard to control my mindset. This is how I drain my brain. But all this here obviously is an illusion. It's an intrusion with my mind's fusion. I'm not here as dissolution, I'm a solution. I'm searching for revolution in life's pollution. The key to this solution, get rid of confusion. EST is the resolution. I'm just here as distribution. So let's do that one more again. I like that line. But all this here obviously is an illusion. It's an intrusion with my mind's fusion. I'm not here as dissolution, I'm a solution. I'm searching for revolution in life's pollution. The key to this solution, get rid of confusion. EST is the resolution. I'm just here as distribution. Tight, right? We need to realize before we reach our damnation, we're the product of animals and mutation. We're the end product to rejoicing our salvation. So I'm gonna try my best to offer some translation to the theories behind some of my studies, which are real nutty and at times real fuzzy. Am I just lucky? Or is my mind just fucking crazy? All I know is what you see laid before you in these verses is what I've officially mutated into through life courses. Or maybe life forces, I don't know. I might only scratch the surface, but I'll give you the best orientation on a breakdown of my mutation before what I fear is sedation, before I'm done with the calculations. I never considered myself to be very intellectual, but I realize now that was essential to what got me through I never considered myself to be very intellectual, but I realize now that was essential to what got me through some of the rituals and trials, which are very conceptual. So through these phases, I've tried my best to be analytical, because a lot of this process has been cryptical. The mutation was laid out in music, all I did was listen, which was therapeutic. Now I'm in tune with muted illusions inside music's rubric, leading me on to see my life's hidden journey. A lot of it was real blurry, but I stood sturdy. Now I don't need to worry, because I was worthy to see the mapping through rapping. So here I am, adding more to the archives in hopes I get the chance to revive other lives with my mind's hard drive. We need to realize before we reach our damnation, we're the product of animals and mutation. We're the end product to which grows our salvation. So I'm gonna try my best to offer some translation to the theories behind some of my studies, which are real nutty and at times real fuzzy. Am I just lucky, or is my mind all fucking crazy? All I know is what you see laid before you in these verses is what I've officially mutated into through life courses or life forces. I don't know. I'm gonna only scratch the surface, but I'll give you the best orientation on a breakdown of my mutation before what I fear is sedation, before I'm done with the calculations. I believe some of my mutation still needs a polish. Don't have the best education, I'm still a novice. My main question, which has gone unsolved and hidden until the question itself evolved, I was appalled to finally dissolve and resolve what is now my life's assault. I finally uncovered the secret through a huge sequence of concealment. The message was my hidden desire to spit fire till I'm the next higher, which is now obsessive, taking my life higher. Making me progress is something we all need to strive for. After all, I would have went unspoken, staring at my room cell wall, never getting my life's token of self-identity. If left unawoken, I'd still be living my life aimlessly. But now here I sit presently, exposing my life's charity. See, I have to keep on restarting this song, this beat, because this song is just so long and ridiculous that, you know. Anyway, if left unawoken, I'd still be living my life aimlessly. But now here I sit presently, exposing my life's charity. We need to realize before we reach our damnation, we're the product of animals and mutation, with the end product to rejoice in our salvation. So I'm gonna try my best to offer some translations to the theories behind some of my studies, which are real nutty and at times real crazy. Am I just lucky, or is my mind all fucking crazy? All I know is what you see laid before you in these verses is what I've officially mutated into through life courses or life forces. I don't know. So I'm gonna only scratch the surface, but I'll give you the best orientation on a breakdown of my mutation before what I fear is sedation, before I'm done with the calculations. Here's my final summation of my mutation. Here's my final summation of my mutation. There was a lot of frustration, but here's my narration. I consider myself to be fairly linguistic. All this seems fucking unrealistic. I tell myself this is one big huge phenomena, while trying my best to decode the formula. Try not to let the skill corrode, fixing to get it exact. I'm a time bomb waiting to explode and make an impact. Try not to let the skill corrode, fixing to get it exact. I'm a time bomb waiting to explode and make an impact. These songs I leave, I believe, are rap's new artifact. That's how I perceive. So as I weave through this rap weave, I'm trying my best to leave a brief tale as I've been decoding my life's secret. Here's KCB's gospel. It feels like a damn good achievement. I'm not normal, so listen to me frequent, because this is my mission to be rap's new edition. I'm seeking my life's heaven, and this is my fucking reception. One more again. Let's do that last one just for fun. Here's my final summation of my mutation. There was a lot of frustration, but here's my narration. I consider myself to be fairly linguistic. All this seems fucking unrealistic. I tell myself this is one big huge phenomenon. I'll try my best to decode the formula. Try not to let the skill corrode, fixing to get it exact. I'm a time bomb waiting to explode and make an impact. These songs I leave, I believe, are rap's new artifact. That's how I perceive. So as I weave through this rap weave, I'm trying my best to leave a brief tale as I've been decoding my life secret. Here's Casey's gospel. Feels like a damn good achievement. I'm not normal, so listen to me frequent. Cause this here's my mission to be rap's new edition. I'm seeking my life's heaven, and this is my fucking reception. Let me know what you think. I think it's dope. So, you know, leave me some comments. Tell me what you think. For real.